Hey there, friends. Rebecca here. I've got some good sunlight in here today in my workspace, so I just want to share with you my latest purchases from the store called Five Below. I don't go to that store very often, but when I do, I have to check out their art supplies. And I have a lot of art supplies, but I am pretty picky and what I get and what I would like to show you. But these I do recommend for $5. I don't think you can beat it. So let me just show you. I picked up these three items. The first one here is just a planner. So my calendar for 2025. They had about 3 different covers, and I just love this cover. It's just so bright and cheerful, and it looks like it's going to hold up pretty well. This they've kind of like got the covers there nice and thick and kind of plasticized. And I don't typically like ring binders like the spiral notebooks that are really cheap because they have the part here that can catch, but this looks like it's the complete rings, and so I think that's going to hold up better. So I do like that. And let's see, this also has every month at a glance. There's a lot of really cool like extra things in here. So you've got your month at a glance. You've got your to-do list there, or goals, whatever you want to put there. And then it does also have each week broken out. So I really like that. And so we've got our 7 full-size spaces for the week, and then there's a cute little habit tracker there, and then some notes. So things I'm grateful for. I thought that was really, really nice. So you don't see that too often in a planner, so I really like that idea. And then this one is your week's priorities and shopping list. So all in all, I just thought this was a well done planner. The paper seems reasonable. It's kind of a nice smooth paper. You'd have to be very careful. I'm sure a lot of the pens will show and ghost, but for the most part, I think it's a higher quality certainly than what Dollar Tree had. But again, $5. I think it was every bit worth it though. All right, and then again, art supplies. I do have a lot, but this is something that I have never tried before. I have never tried alcohol ink markers, and so they are promoting these as illustration markers, but they are in fact alcohol markers, if you can see that there. And these are new to me. There is a learning curve with these, but they're supposed to be able to blend well, and this is a nice set with some good compatible colors, and they look really nice. The only thing I do have negative about them is the caps are very difficult to get off. So I'm hoping now that I've got them off for the first time, they'll be much easier. But these caps were really, really difficult. And so it's dual-ended. This cap with the gray band here, that was a little bit easier to get off. And you'll see that's a nice bullet tip. And then the other end, this is the side that was very difficult to get off. But I think now that I've done it, yeah, it'll get easier with time, I hope. But you've got a nice chisel side there. Now I know Copic markers have been the standard for alcohol ink markers, but they are super expensive. So now that all these other competitors are coming out with cheap versions, I just have to try them. And again, the colors look really, really nice. I've swatched just about every color here in these doodles. There's also at Michael's, they have the Ohuhu markers, but I believe they are running a bit more expensive than this. So for my first introduction, I think these will be just fine. The one thing I do know about alcohol markers is they tend to bleed through everything. Except maybe, special marker paper, which is also called Bristol paper. So I'm going to be trying that next because this did bleed through. So just be careful. And this is a good watercolor thickness paper, but it did bleed through. So alcohol markers are going to bleed through just about everything. But that's, I was well aware of that already. So I will be experimenting with them on different paper. All right, and so that brings me to this third item, and what a pretty color this is. And so this is specifically designed for watercolor, and you'll notice there it is 300 GSM 140-pound paper. And it's really nice. I mean, I love this color, and it's like a faux leather kind of the spongy type cover here on the front and back. Of course, we can take that off now. But I am probably going to try to laser engrave something on this. If I do that, I will come back and show you. But that would take a $5 notebook up to, you know, a nice custom notebook if it will engrave well. So I will be anxious to try that soon, and I'll show you. But all in all, the paper seems very nice. I'm not a watercolor expert, but I do know that this won't buckle. That's going to be able to handle a lot of water and a lot of mixed media, as long as it's not alcohol markers. You know, we'll be able to do a lot of mixed media with this as well. So, but the pages lie perfectly flat, so that was super to see. It's a nice smooth texture. And then in the back, I don't know if I can get a screenshot of this, but here in the back, look how this last page unfolds. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 panels there, so you can make a nice, huge, long landscape picture or something. So it's got that folding page, and then also in the back there is a pocket, and a very nice gusseted pocket, so you could hold quite a bit in there. Stickers or other items, pieces of paper in there. So just all in all, for $5, I'm pleased. So I have tested the alcohol markers in here. Let's see, I've done some other swatches. These are just like crayon twistables. So those are just crayons. This was the alcohol markers that, again, did bleed through. And then this was just a handful of really old watercolor pencils that I have. It's not the new ones, so I may come back and compare my old ones with my new ones. This last video, I'm still really pleased with this set. It's more artistic quality, whereas these were more student quality. So you can tell it's very difficult to get rid of the pencil marks completely. So, but anyway, I may come back and compare those for you. So just some random doodles with all different types of media, and then definitely here as well. I'm just trying different markers and pens, and then these are my some of my favorite quick sketch items here. You've seen me use these a lot. These are tempera paint sticks, and they're called Quick Sticks, is this particular brand. And I'm a little bit obsessed with them because I absolutely love them. They're made for kids, but they're fantastic. It's just it's almost a good therapy to work with these. They're so smooth. It's indescribable. So if you find these on sale anywhere, and even Five Below had a brand of tempera paint sticks, so pick them up. Again, I'm a little bit obsessed with them. So I've been on the hunt for different types of tempera paint sticks. These were from let's see, they're now We Are Makers, and I did a video long back on those. And then they also come in this thinner size, but let me know if you ever see these even thinner. I've been on a search for quick stick. If you can figure out how to make these super thin, you will have a hit. These things are wonderful. All right, well, anyway, just a little bit of my obsession there, and then these 3 items that were $5 each. I do recommend them. So have fun shopping, and I will talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.